Welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Wavelength Wednesday. Woo! The only show on Twitch and YouTube playing Wavelength live. Most likely, haven't checked still. But we are back with another exciting week with exciting contestants. Doing a little housekeeping. For those who haven't seen it, we just had our TikTok go live about 3 days ago. So, big ups for that. Very excited. If you want to check us out, it is Boardgamers on TikTok. Just Boardgamers, no live. But we're going to throw things right in. We have 4 full seats today, full of exciting contestants. Corey, what are we looking at?
Oh my god, what's up everybody? How's it going? It's me, it's Corey. I got Jesse. Whoa, John's back again. Oh,
shocking.
And over there we got Austin. We're back at it again, playing some Wavelength. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to sound quirky and relatable, but I think I gave off too much youth pastor there.
You tried, that's all that matters.
It's like, they got the point.
Honestly, I think I'm going home after.
Yeah, we do have a good question from chat to lead us off,
All right,
which is, why is John here?
Well, he actually never left.
John is our bestest friend of all time.
Oh my god.
Because he is a valued asset to this stream.
He's adequately talented.
Adequately.
I'll never live that down, will I? Never live that down.
God.
Yes, we determined last stream, according to Corey, he is not talented at all, but the actual answer is middle of the road talented.
If I may inquire about this writer's identity, Mark.
No.
Nope.
Where do they live?
Deny! Give me their address.
Please track their IP.
But it was an exciting stream last stream. If you want to check it out, the VOD is on YouTube, I believe.
Allegedly.
But we are going to hop right into the game. Welcome, Countess Eidolon. Glad to have you in chat. We are going to be playing Wavelength as per usual. And as always, the red team is going to be leading us off, Jesse and Corey.
Let's go.
It's to you. It is time to choose a card.
We're so back.
I'm the final thing.
I'm going to find something that'll make it just you.
We gotta dig deep in the brain.
Gotta dig deep.
Really gotta pick Jesse for right
I'm really trying to close my brain off.
here. That's weird. I feel like you would want to think.
Maybe
This
put on
is
a thinking
This is a
cap.
thinking man.
I feel like in this game, thinking leads to more problems than not.
I agree. You gotta go with your first instinct.
Sometimes you overthink.
You got a card,
I
Corey?
got it.
You always throw it.
We're gonna do friend, enemy.
Okay.
Little frenemy action. Alright, you can look.
Thank you.
Now that Corey has seen the position of the hidden target, he has 30 seconds to think of a clue. A strict 30 seconds. Legend has it that if Corey does not think of a clue within these 30 seconds, Tech, being me, will have to think of a clue for him. And I don't even know where the target is.
And then I get live executed.
That too.
It happens, same time.
I thought this was PG-13.
Yeah,
It's all a legend.
it's all like in
They-
Minecraft,
They
right?
have had
Yes.
executions in PG Disney movies, so I
That
think
is true. A lot of people died in Disney. Like a lot.
Lion King. They do.
Alright.
Well, with that being said, Corey, I think your time's about up.
Okay, I think I got a good clue. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna say Jamie Lannister. Listen, this guy.
That is an excellent clue. That is very excellent.
Let me ask you a question. Stop.
Okay.
Hold
stop.
on.
I'm not even thinking. My brain's
Have
closed.
you seen Game of Thrones?
I have not.
Crazy.
I have not.
But fair enough, I guess. We need to get a list on what pop culture that we're familiar with here.
If it's on TV, I have not seen it.
Wild. That's all I have to say to that.
I mean, Jamie.
That's a very nice name. I like that name.
Okay.
I wonder why.
I think you're biased.
I'd like to move it closer to friend, John, if you would, please.
Sure. Please. Just tell me when to
Oh,
start.
that's the wrong way.
My mistake. I don't know how to read. I didn't get
That's
that
okay.
far.
You can stop right there.
Right there.
I'm locked in.
You are locked in. You believe Jaime Lannister, based off the name alone, is that much of a friend.
That's all I had to go on.
Yes.
I can't blame him
It's
for that.
fair.
That's all I had.
It's a good name. It's a good name. While blue team, you guys now have the opportunity to go for a bonus point.
I stopped after the episode where they did things that were very naughty.
So you they do that immediately.
Point. Was there Jaime Lannister?
But he turned it on.
I don't know who Jaime Lannister is.
Wait.
But I will say,
Have either of you seen Game of Thrones?
I saw.
That's
Well,
insane.
I cut it off at the 4th episode for reasons that I can't disclose on Twitch.
I didn't even get into it.
You don't even know what a throne is.
I didn't even know where to watch it.
It's like a genre or something. I don't know how you can make a game of that.
I'm taking crazy pills up here. That's crazy.
Corey.
Yeah.
I know this is rough to ask, but who's that little blonde dude? I remember seeing him on the TikToks and the stuff.
The one that's famous quote was the one that was in the wheelchair at the end, or the one that's played by Peter Dinklage.
Not Peter Dinklage.
Not Peter Dinklage. Oh,
the little blonde
kid.
guy who was like a prince.
Yes. I don't know.
He didn't watch the show that intensely.
What do you think?
Listen, we
Now,
got
Jaime sounds like a friendly name. But
It does, but
Lannister is giving me cause for concern. So
it's reasonable. Listen, I'd say we got
Tyrion was a
we
dude.
at least have like a 70-30, 65-35 split here. You want to just err on the side of where the
wanna say
numbers
enemy?
are?
You wanna say
yeah,
enemy?
yeah.
yeah, we'll lock into enemy.
'Cause I don't
It's
know.
Locking in on the enemy side. And before we reveal this, I do want to say, Corey, I feel like this is a really good clue. If anyone in the room had seen Game of Thrones.
I've seen The Sopranos on HBO.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Why didn't you?
I've
use
watched all of it,
somebody
and I would say it's probably about 1/4 over to the enemy side. That'd be my guess.
What about Saul Goodman or people that?
Do you know where it's at on the board right now? Do you know where it's at here?
But there's bad people in that
To be fair,
movie too.
you can't criticize his answer if you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Corey, let's
Pop her
reveal
open.
it.
Let me
Jaime
say-
Lannister, friend or enemy?
Oh, I was pretty close.
Whoa, wait, the numbers were with us.
Oh yeah! You can only do so much here.
Admittedly, that's
Is
much.
that the little blonde guy?
Nope.
That is much further to the
That's the
enemy
big blonde
side
guy.
than I would have put it.
Jamie's a guy.
Now, would that be out of the question? I know that's a lie.
Dude.
Yeah, Haley says she watched the whole thing and will put him more on Friends. And
See,
I a little agree.
I put him all the way over because for the majority of the show, he is a straight up villain. And then the one chance he has to become a good guy, he says, nah, I'm gonna go get with my sister again, and then leaves.
And you see, that's why I couldn't watch the show. There was a lot of that going on.
Corey,
It was a
I
little-
think
little
there's-
strange.
There's an important part that you're skipping over, which is he cannot be evil if he's hot. With that being said, the score is now 0 for the red team, 1 for the blue team. It is anyone's game. We are playing until 10. Blue team, it's to you. You have the lead and the turn.
Sounds like we're up.
It
Alrighty.
was a tough beat. It was a tough beat.
I tried real hard
It
for
was a
that
tough
one.
beat.
I can't look.
Alien Chat says, Corey, you're on your phone too much when watching the show.
Oh!
And you can't defend yourself.
That's messed up. That's so messed up.
Wrong for that.
Alright. I got a neat one.
What are you looking at, John?
I have 80s or 90s, which is something that a boomer like myself will be quite proficient in. I don't know if these Zoomers, other than that one right there, will understand the language in which I'm about to speak.
You're a Zoomer. You know that, right?
You know who I am.
Wow. I don't think we've ever chosen this card before, so I'm
I
excited.
think
for
we've been
this.
close to it.
Yeah.
We never chose
It was in conversation.
Yeah, we pondered it.
Too much of a thinker.
Yeah.
John, now knowing the rules of the game and how to reveal the board. Okay.
All right. I'm even locked in.
Locked in immediately.
Already.
John Bon Jovi.
He was definitely 80s, but believe it or not, I don't like Bon Jovi. So, but I'm gonna say he's quintessentially 80s. So I'm gonna say he's about right there, because again, I don't listen to him, but I know he's from the 1980s because I haven't heard anything about him from the 90s. I know he's got that one song that goes, wow, wow. That's about it.
You locked in?
I'm throwing it to you guys.
The John Bon Jovi.
Are you now?
I love Bon Jovi.
So you know about Bon Jovi. You don't know anything about Game of Thrones.
If we talk about music, I am all game.
Most influential show as you got older. Never seen it, but you know John Bon Jovi.
I know Bon Jovi.
All right, I trust you.
I don't watch shows. I listen to music.
80s or 90s?
I'd probably say it's closer to 90s than it is 80s.
Really?
Really? I do.
Okay.
I do. Because of when his albums were released and when they got popular, it's definitely closer to the 90s than it was probably in the 80s, yeah.
All right, I'll take your word on it.
It's not
I
like-
know John Bon Jovi, but I'm not like intimate with his history.
Yeah.
So I'll take your word on that.
What if I would have said Queen?
The red team is locked in on the 90s side. And with that, let's reveal the board. 80s to 90s, John Bon Jovi.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes,
Oh, it didn't matter. It did not matter.
Wow!
I mean, listen, when did they release that song where he's like, wanted dead or alive, or
Wanted.
Yeah.
that was like 86? I'd say that's pretty 80s
Yeah.
right there.
See, I can't relate to that song because I've never been wanted. Period.
And with that, the
Womp womp.
score is 0 for Corey's team and 5 for the blue team. Wow, a powerful opening from the blue team, but as we've seen before, it can be anyone's game in this wacky, zany wavelength. Jesse, it is to you. As a reminder, if a team ever lands a perfect 4 and is still losing after those points are tallied up, they immediately get to take another turn. So you always have a chance to catch up if you're on the same wavelength.
It was just a stall tactic, Jesse. We're gonna slam the double 4s back to back now.
I have faith.
The double fours.
You gotta have faith, right?
You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith.
That was a good hint.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty solid, you know?
I don't like Bon Jovi. I don't like
But
Bon
look,
Jovi.
everybody knows to like think back, man, we got like Reagan going against communism, John Bon Jovi, the 49ers.
Jesse, what kind of card you got?
The card is going to be dangerous and safe.
I'm familiar with these things.
I like to live dangerously, but also safely.
I like to live safely, but maybe dangerously. Whoa, buddy!
I wake up on a bed of nails every day. That's how dangerous I am.
That sounds
Okay.
I thought you were just.
When I first read this card, I thought of one thing, and the target landed exactly where I wanted it to. A swing.
Considering my personal history,
A swing?
snapping my arm in half.
Let's see here. It is a child's playground toy, so I would tend to lean towards the safe side, except I am not a gullible fool, you see. That's the trick, because playground equipment for kids are not safe at all, actually. I think that's where OSHA kind of turns a blind eye to it all. And a swing, listen, if you use a swing as intended, nothing can go wrong. But I lived dangerously when I was but a boy, and I was pulling stunts and tricks and shit on them motherfuckers, alright?
Whoa!
So, I'm gonna put it on the safe side still, but I think I want to tweak it kind of like in the middle here, maybe slightly up from the middle, because like I said, I'm spinning in place, I'm twisting the chains all up, I'm flipping off them things. I'm not good.
You're zany. You're wild on swing set.
Listen,
I'm a
gonna
big
keep it
goofy.
real with you. Every injury I've had has involved a swing or a trampoline. His trampoline in specific broke my wrist when I was a child. And then, when I was a wee lad, I snapped both my ulna and my radius completely in half because of a swing. Because I thought I could fly. So I'm leaning towards the dangerous side.
I'm leaning toward dangerous, but I think it's like slightly closer to the middle, but it's still on the dangerous side.
100%.
Because people are goobers
Idiots, if you will.
on the swing, so we'll put it on the dangerous side.
Putting it on the dangerous side. All
See how close
right.
their team is? You see?
I did do.
Listen, man, there's only so much I can do when you don't watch the most influential show of the past 2 decades, all right?
That's not the most.
Breaking Bad?
That and Breaking Bad.
Let us see what this is.
You crazy? That's crazy.
I also have
Put it away.
I've gotten 2 concussions on a swing. I know many people that have been injured on swings.
So
Well.
wait, that's not the swing's fault, and I need you to understand that.
I know. I should have said
To
an idiot kid on a swing.
to defend Jesse's point, I did Google it. We have 15 children die each year in the U.S. alone from playground-related.
That's right.
And
Don't pump the numbers.
200,000 children treated in emergency hospitals each year from playing on playground equipment. So
I
it's
was
not
one of
specifically swings, but it is.
That is crazy.
It is close.
Because to put it into perspective, there were 3 deaths. There were 3 deaths with lawn darts before they were banned. 3.
Dude, at this point, we just gotta ban kids. They seem to be the problem in all of this.
That's right. Put them underground.
Skill issue indeed. Well, that brings the score to 0 for the red team, 6 for the blue team, and we are moving on to the blue team. As a reminder, we are playing to 10 points,
gonna be a
which
quick one.
means
It's not.
if the blue team gets a perfect 4 here, it could end the game.
They're not.
Would this be
There's
the
gonna be a
first
quick one,
ever
'cause we're gonna play
10-0
like 3
recording?
4.
It would be the
back
first
right
ever 10-0. We've never had one of those.
Austin,
I think
I'm trusting.
now that we've balanced each other, we know. We're dialed in.
We
now.
recalibrated these past
Yes,
2 rounds.
yes.
Now it's 4 after 4 after 4.
I'm gonna go with the classic lowbrow, highbrow.
Austin's spinning that shit up. Wow.
And as Austin sits down, it means he has a strict 30 seconds to think of a clue.
Never deviated.
I've got an excellent clue. The King of England.
Oh, I would definitely say that's a pretty sophisticated individual, even the one in question today, with his controversial history. But I would still definitely say he's far higher brow than some lowly peanut gallery resident.
Haley in chat asked for a definition of lowbrow versus highbrow. Or at least John's interpretation of
Yeah,
it.
come on, John, let's see it. What you got? Spit it out.
On the spot.
Lowbrow, it's like fart. Highbrow, it's like that's a thinker, as Austin would say.
Wait.
Something that gets the gears turning.
So lowbrow means fart. Highbrow means thinking.
Now,
Am I in it? Maybe I'm an
well,
idiot.
okay, I'll
I
give
see
you,
it.
I'll give you the Google. Highbrow, according to Webster Merriam Dictionary, is a person who has or pretends to have more learning or culture than others.
What did I say?
You did it, man.
It's like right there.
It's a
Let me hit you with lowbrow. Lowbrow is not highly intellectual or cultured. like a fart, perhaps.
Like fart jokes.
And you guys sit here and you accost me for my interpretation and rendition of these things.
I just wanted to make sure
I
we were on
think
the
it was a
same
good
page.
definition.
I
put you on the
said double
spot.
check with you.
Okay, well, are you locking in there or are you changing?
I'm just gonna give it a little tick back, just because there's always a chance. There's always a chance. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that the King of England and all of his controversies and silliness.
He's just a sweet little guy.
The king has farted before. The chat points out.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's enough to
I'm
nudge
locked
back
in,
a little.
right
Locked
there.
in. All right, red team.
We don't really
bonus
have any
point.
option here.
We gotta go probability.
Yeah, all right, we're locked in lowbrow. And I
Locked-
mean it too.
Locked in on lowbrow. You sure is a little sliver.
No, that's how I feel about the king.
All right, potentially for the win, if this is a perfect four. Highbrow to lowbrow, the King of England. Corey, let's reveal it.
Pop her open.
Oh!
My slime! My slime! There we
Holy
go!
moly!
Right in. And they want to sit here and deter the king from the perfect 10-0
I was so
securement.
worried when you ticked it up a little bit. I was like, I forgot just how on the other end.
Well, if anything, I think I nailed it perfectly. It's like right in the middle.
That is insane. That is our first ever 10-0 sweep on this show.
This is
I'm nothing if not a record setter, baby.
That is
melding of the minds, baby.
genuinely impressive. 0 for the red team, 10 for the blue team.
Go watch Game of Thrones.
I wouldn't want this to happen with any other part.
See, John and I are just on a different wavelength.
They got big brains.
We're
over there.
thinking.
Because it's the
That's
name of
right.
the show.
And we're under the influence.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
I think
I wasn't gonna mention that, but I guess maybe it helped.
We have people who decided to have a couple, what was it, scotch, brandy,
That was bourbon.
a couple of shots of bourbon beforehand, and this is team coffee. Woohoo!
Yes, you
Shouldn't
can
you guys be
look at
far
the
more
score
refined
total.
than us?
Coffee team versus bourbon team. 0 to 10.
I did have coffee as well.
Do you know?
Traitor.
Ironically, Mark, do you know that bourbon starts with B and blue starts with B?
Oh, that'll help me remember which team's which. Thanks. Well,
crazy.
I think that's genuinely the fastest game we've ever had. I feel like it would be wrong for me to do any sort of intermission and ask if you need to use the bathroom, but I will offer before we move on to the next game. Anyone need a drink? Use the bathroom?
I need to take a work phone call real quick.
Okay. All right.
Unfortunately.
Yep. We
Yeah, go
will
handle it.
banter in the meantime.
All that's left of him is a microphone.
All right. Haley's asking to come back on the show to be the White Claw team.
Dude.
This is not gonna be a normal
It's not gonna
thing
be a
on
regular
stream.
All right.
Corey, give us the anti-drinking PSA.
Don't drink, because if you don't drink, how can you be functional when you hit the slot machine?
Oh, that's a good point.
You can't do that.
Dude, oh my god. Alright, listen. I feel like I need to defend my honor right now. Jamie Lannister, alright? I want to go back to that since we have a second here. I want to go back to that. If I have to, Haley, I'm still aghast by the comment of I was on my phone during that show, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna write a 3-hour video document.
Yeah,
defending
can
my
you
point.
walk me through it? Because I also disagreed with your placement.
Okay, listen, okay, so here's the thing. Jamie Lannister, bad guy, bad guy. Beginning of the show, awful guy, does horrible, awful, bad things. Now, towards the middle of the show, towards the end of the show, he does some good things. He goes, oh, maybe I'm gonna be a good guy. Maybe I'm gonna go towards that side. But no, he decides suddenly, I'm gonna throw it all away for a terrible, horrible act I can't say on twitch.tv. And then just completely destroy all of that character growth and decides, you know what, actually, no, I like being a bad guy, so I'm gonna go do that. And that's probably the abridged version that I could say on Twitch.
Okay, that's a good summation. It may be impacting my opinion that I never saw the last 3 episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that would do it.
The reason that is because I heard they were bad, and then like on the 4th last episode, I'm like, this is feeling a little bad. What if I just didn't watch it? And honestly, preserved my opinion of the show a little bit. Everyone talking about, oh, the ending's so awful. I'm like, it's fine where I stopped.
But no, it wasn't, was the thing. It still was bad at where you stopped.
Yeah, but it was a fine kind of bad. It wasn't, atrocious.
You can go, this shit sucks, but at least they'll save it in the last episode. And nobody can ever prove you wrong. Because you haven't seen it.
Haley asked, what about the Night Woman? Colleen says, Brienne. Brienne of Tarth, right?
Brienne of Tarth, yeah. That's what I'm saying. He had such a intimate relationship with her, and she kind of swayed him to the side of being better and doing good. But that's what I'm saying. He was with her and then decided, you know what? You're cool and all, but actually, fuck all this. I'm out. Peace. And then dipped.
I have a take on the situation.
Do you?
Yeah.
The 4 episodes you watched, you have a
Yeah,
take?
I do.
All right. Let's hear it, I guess.
The show's bad. Develop some true palate.
Dude,
for
I would
class.
like to visit where it was filmed. I don't.
Where was the film? Detroit?
Detroit!
I believe it was a lot in Iceland, and there was I don't know, some in Europe.
Really? Europe? I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, I believe. I could be.
My parents actually recently visited one of the islands where they filmed stuff.
Where
I don't remember. But I know they filmed stuff there. I don't remember the name of the
Yeah,
island.
you
though.
went
I was on the
No,
Mamma Mia
Paris did.
island in Greece.
Mamma mia.
You have parents?
I do, yeah. Anyway, we are going to move on to game number 2.
Game 2.
Game 2.
I can't wait
Red
to start
team.
our first game of the night.
Yes. Red team, you have a chance to redeem yourself
That
here.
was just a practice game.
That's right.
Redeem what?
This is working out. It is almost exactly 8 o'clock.
Hey,
so
welcome
in
to
a
stream,
sense,
everybody!
yeah.
I
Welcome
got
to
my buddy
stream.
Jesse over here. I got John and Austin. We're gonna go the first game of the night.
Well, with that being said, blue team, you are actually going to lead us off this time. So we see maybe there's a going second advantage in this game. Maybe that's what's going on here.
To you, John.
We're going to find out. But John, it is to you.
Well, here we are. Who tipped over the cards?
Dude, just grab the just grab the cards.
Who's doing that though?
Gravity.
I want to know.
Gravity's doing
They
it.
are very difficult to grab.
It's not hard to make sure it doesn't do that.
Hold on, I gotta deposit one back.
Don't cheat now.
I'm not cheating.
I-
I had 4. What do you want from me?
Don't cheat. I think this answer is pretty self-explanatory, John. I want you to not cheat. Very simple. 2-step process.
Well, as John picks out a card, I will mention, if you are not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, we are very close to 50 subs. We are, I think, about 16 away, or in that ballpark.
Right.
And once we get to 50, we'll be able to go live on YouTube Shorts. So if you haven't followed, please
What
do.
card did you pick, John?
I picked difficult to use versus easy to use, and I'm locked in.
You gotta spin it.
Why are you telling me what to do?
What do you mean you're locked in? What do you mean?
John, without looking at the board, goes,
I am locked in. I know what I want to say right now.
Listen, I know you have the really easy 4 on the other end. You gotta spin it.
John's like, I don't care what the board says. I'm going to speak my mind.
John, I literally told you, don't cheat. And what is the first thing you try and do after I say that?
Alrighty.
What do you think now?
This changes. My locked-in answer clue. Thus start the 30 seconds, Marcus.
30 seconds starting now. I'm sorry that looking at the target changed your answer.
I'm sorry that playing the game really threw a wrench in your plans here.
And yes, just to mention, we also had a Ticker Talks go live, as chat calls it. It is at Boardgamers. If you would like to check us out there, it is very exciting. You're going to see a lot of shorts coming there soon. John, you have about 15 seconds left.
All right, I'm locked in.
All right.
This is for a fellow CSer. The Glock 18 with stipulation.
Oh God.
No stipulation, actually. No stipulation.
So, Glock, bad gun. But it's not the worst. I'm definitely gonna say it's difficult. It's more difficult than some because it's bad. But I think it has some redeeming qualities. So I'll put it there. I wouldn't say it's good at all. It's pretty bad. It's not good. I'd say that. I'm locked in.
Alright, red team, it is to you. Sorry, red team, it is to you. Right or left of where Austin put the dial, Glock 18, no stipulation.
Now listen, he's talking about some CS, Counter-Strike nonsense going on over here. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Nerd. Okay, first off. Second off, it's a gun. They're pretty point and click, alright?
It's debatable. I've played CS:GO.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I played it like 5 years ago,
Okay.
and
You got out quick.
I did. Pistols, if you really want to use them, you gotta get the headshot. I think it makes it pretty difficult.
You think it's in here?
I think so.
You think gun is this much more difficult to use?
Dude, just take it away. Just take it away.
Well, I mean, listen.
Take it away. I'm listening.
Listen. You're my teammate. And I,
Look, I honestly,
I didn't do us any favors last game. Let's just say that.
I don't
alright?
think I have a favorite. I mean, I'm good to go with probability, honestly.
All right.
I'm good with it.
They say easy use.
They believe it is to the right of where Austin put it, more easy to use. Glock 18, no stipulation. Let's reveal the board.
You go ahead, Corey.
Okay.
My immense disappointment.
Oh no!
John, I've never used the Glock. I immediately buy a revolver.
More difficult gun to use. It is the starter pistol. Starter.
It's not good.
I'm not saying it's good, but it's pretty, like, the concept is pretty easy. I just run in there and start hosing it down. Like a dad watering his lawn. That's what you do.
What?
That's what you do with the thing. You're like, get on the ground. Counter-terrorist.
It's
He's
not good,
like-
though. You're the terrorist. We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
CS players lose again.
Well, that brings
one
the
was a
score
fat L.
for 1 for the red team, 0 for the blue team, and might I say, last time we saw a score that looked like this, it ended in a 10-0 sweep.
Just saying, that's our first point of the night.
It might be need to be a little bit careful here. Corey, tell me what you got.
We're gonna do useless invention, useful invention.
A thinker.
Sorry, Austin.
Hey, man, you took the words right out of my mouth.
That's a thinker. Alright, you can look now.
Now that Corey has seen where the hidden target lies,
Is it
he
not
has
close to this
30 seconds to think of a clue
CS2. Yeah.
within the range
Yeah,
of
same.
useless invention to useful invention, trying to get his partner to land the dial exactly on the hidden 4. It's tough. It's a thinker.
Corey, before you talk, before you say anything, look at me. I am me. What would I use?
Come on,
That's
soul read.
I think that's a pretty good soul reading.
I have one, and if you tell me on God, for real, if you don't use this, I'm gonna commit violence.
Okay, I believe in you.
Let's hear
I'm gonna
it.
say your simple, old, everyday HP OfficeJet ink printer.
I do have one. I needed to print something, so I went to Office Depot, and I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just bought a printer.
That's an interesting way to do that, actually.
Fair enough. You don't have to go there anymore.
Right, exactly. I
At
didn't.
home printing. That's a life.
At home.
I think that makes it pretty useful. John, would you move it closer to the useful? Maybe like in the middle of the useful. Yeah, like right thinking there. Yeah.
Do you want to click back? I did move it an extra click. I'm trying to be transparent.
I appreciate that. I mean, it's pretty useful. I think you could take it more down. I think you can stop right there.
Right there.
I like that spot. I do.
I love watching Corey keep a poker face.
Yeah, I don't like being on this side of somebody because then I can see what's going on right here.
It's a struggle. He's trying to stay fair.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm locked in there.
Locked in. Blue team, you have a chance to go for the
I'm gonna
bonus
say
point.
that there's far more useful things than an HP OfficeJet printer.
And listen, they're bad.
Yeah, they are.
I hate them.
They're pretty garbage.
I've had only problems with them recently. So while it's good,
I know
it's
exactly
annoying.
what you're
and
about
I'd
to say.
they could do it better.
They're still useful. Let it be known. It's better than my handwriting.
Yeah, but I
Slightly.
think there are better printers out there that are more useful.
We got Canon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of those.
Name 3 printers. Name 3 printers right now.
We're not even talking about like an enterprise class printer. This is just like a normal, common Joe.
Can I flip
Yeah.
the board?
Just
We're locked in.
You're locked in.
yeah.
I think
more in
it's
the
pretty
middle?
useful. Maybe not that useful.
Yeah.
Let's
I think it's in the
reveal.
middle.
Shoo.
I saw it. I moved it off.
You did.
I moved it
Wow.
off. I sold.
You still got a point.
Okay, all right. My thought process was I got an app on my phone. I could just print things from my with an app on my phone with using my OfficeJet printer.
Yeah, the OfficeJet printer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Chat is saying there's a little bit too much talking during the delivery of the prompt. Maybe a few too many adjectives and descriptors. Luke's calling to hang Corey for his crimes.
You don't like the HP Office Inkjet Printer 2900? Kind of weird.
You gotta be specific with this.
No, I think it was the
Make
words.
that
It
bottle?
was a little bit liberal with the adjectives, and I believe it was a 2, right? It was bumped, but it was a 2.
It was a 2.
It was a 2. Okay, that brings the score to 3 for the red team, 1 for the blue team. Both teams are on the board. That's very exciting.
That's what you like to see.
It was there.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, I can see the argument. I probably would have put it more middling,
Yeah.
but it still got you 2, so not bad. Oh, it's now Austin's turn to
My
choose a
turn.
card for the blue team.
I think my personal story made me a little more favorite the printer.
You still got an award. You still got an award. It's okay. You got on the board.
Thank you.
Now this is a real something. This is useless major, useful major. I don't think we've ever seen this one.
We have
A lot of people with feelings.
big collar size.
Big collar.
I didn't even graduate high school.
That's just straight up not true.
I've got some photos that would say otherwise.
And I'll give you a hint. He's not in a hat and diploma with these photos.
Well, Austin, you have 30 seconds on the clock to think of a clue. Useless major to useful major. This one is a thinker.
That's a tough thinker.
This is making me think.
Oh God, he's got his thinking face on.
Please think less.
Oh no.
My God, he's gonna stroke out. Yarg.
All right. I think I have something. I don't know how useful it's gonna be. Much like the majors. But I've got something. I'm gonna say a general mathematics degree.
I mean, I'd say that's pretty useful. You can get into accounting, but I'm not going to say it's like engineering or, computer science useful. But it's also not as worthless as like, gender studies or something. But let's see. I'd say gotta be like right there. Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking like, yeah, math's pretty useful, but it's maybe a couple ticks. Right there, locked in.
Don't look at my face.
Don't look at me.
It is not a valid tactic to stare at your partner's face while setting the dial.
What about you?
Red team, what are you thinking? Is it to the right or to the left?
He sold
John
when he
put
did
it.
those ticks, all right? He sold the farm, all right? I think he had it good, and then he did those ticks, lost the whole thing.
I think it's more useful than when he. Oh wait, is that useful on the right?
Useful this
yeah.
way. I think it's more towards the center.
I think it's more towards the center as well.
All right, we're in agreement. Wavelength.
Yeah. As long as it's right.
Well, just because it's wrong doesn't mean we're not on the same wavelength.
Very true.
All right, you think it is more to the useless major side. Let's reveal it. General mathematics.
Oop, my mistake.
Come on, man.
I wasn't born with one of those arms.
Oh, the money.
Would you look at that?
They call me Jimmy the Finger.
Jimmy the Finger.
He did not
Give us
indeed sell the farm. That was a perfect 4. Wow, pretty good placement.
Hey, one of the wealthiest people I know.
Everybody,
degree.
everybody has to get a Everybody has to get a math degree. Most of the majors.
Yes. Well, that brings the score. That is a quick catch-up
there
for
we
the
go.
blue team. 3 for the red team, 5 for the blue team, and we are moving on to the red team's turn.
It's Jesse's time.
Mark, would you say that's catching up or overtaking?
That's enough. That's enough of that, okay? I will use the words I want to use. Also, I did spell mathematics wrong in the prompt. But I caught it very quickly. I went, there's definitely an E after that H.
It's not a board gamer stream if the prompt is spelled wrong,
Proud of you,
baby.
Mike.
Trebek.
Yeah, so I think an English major might be the most useless one.
The card.
God.
The card we are going to do. Underrated musician, overrated musician.
This is a banker.
This one is a thinker. Corey, do you know a
You
lot of
may look.
musicians?
So here's the thing. I'm probably not super knowledgeable on like what's trending right now. Like I probably have heard of them. My music taste is if you took every single song that's ever existed and then just hit shuffle. And that's kind of what my music taste is.
All right, so wide range to work with.
Well, I think I'm gonna get you with this one. I think we got it.
Okay.
I'm going to say Taylor Swift.
I mean, here's the thing. I want to. It's definitely on underrated. Tay-Tay. That wrong side. Overrated. That's the one.
Wow.
I was wondering why the room was so quiet.
I was hoping you would.
You can hear a pin drop waiting to see Corey rationalize this answer.
Alright, keep you on your toes. Keep you on your toes. All right.
I may be your opponent. Jesus, I couldn't allow that. I'd rather lose than make a fool of yourself.
Dude. Oh my God.
I wasn't gonna say
I
it.
know who my real friends are. Also.
God.
I'm like, wow, even if someone thinks Taylor Swift is good, like I think Taylor Swift is good, but she's never underrated. Like she's one of the most popular musicians ever.
And she could be number 1. No, listen, I mean, obviously if I want to just, be the funny answer, go all the way over to the end, but I think Taylor Swift does deserve some of her fame. Not much, though.
Wow.
I'm locked in right there.
Okay.
Blue team.
Look,
Haley's upsetting chat.
she
just
is
to tell you.
ass. She is flat out ass. And I know that's going to cause the editors some grief, but there's no other way to describe it. She is just... I know, look, I'll admit it. I have one song of hers on my, 1,200 songs on Spotify.
Can I guess? I Knew You Were Trouble?
Not that one.
For the record, I think you are crazy for that. I think she is objectively a good artist, but come on.
Objectively? Objectively speaking, you're gonna hold her up to Led Zeppelin, the Beatles, or Michael Jackson.
Don't set with me the Beatles. Garbage all the way over.
But listen, everybody can look at it and be like, I've heard Hey Jude. Maybe I was a child and heard Yellow Submarine
you
played
are the
on
quite opposite of her target demographic, to be fair.
This is very true. We won't go any further than that, but Austin, let's face the facts here. She's overrated, but she's not quite that overrated.
Do you think Jesse thinks that she's the most overrated artist?
I think that
Jesse, just to tell you, Haley in chat says this can make and break you guys' friendship.
I know, I'm gonna get a beating later from a lot of people.
Look, man.
Oh my.
I know your parents and I know the music you grew up on.
Blue team,
That ain't it.
we do need an answer though.
What do you want to say? Do you just want to go probability?
Probability.
Okay, well, we're locking in underrated, but she's not.
We locking in underrated?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Let's see what we're looking at here. Let's assess the damage. Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh no.
It's definitely still on the floor.
Yeah, we wouldn't have gotten the point.
That was the most culturally known person I could think of in the music world that I thought that you would go overrated.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
I enjoy Taylor Swift. I do.
For the record, she is talented. I'm
agree.
not denying that. That being said, billionaire, really?
Chat.
She is literally dating the best tight end in all of football.
Yes, she is.
That's awesome.
Oh no, I will not high five that.
Haley says shocked and appalled looking at this place.
Haley, I do have at least 15 songs of Taylor Swift on my songs, I will admit.
That will amount to
I would go as far as to say I think it's overrated to think that Taylor Swift is overrated because everyone thinks
so
it.
cringe.
I am in a room full of people who drink almond milk.
All right, let's close up that dial, set it up, and
I don't know what you
let's check the score after that round. It is 7 for the red team, 5 for the blue team. And after a controversial round, we have isolated our chat. We're moving on to the blue team.
All right, John, get us a 4. Come on.
It's okay. We knew me and Haley were gonna have to be throwing fisticuffs in the parking lot after
Please
that Game of
forgive me,
Thrones
chat.
one.
I had to get the 4.
He did what he must.
Man, this sucks.
Haley says this was probably the most controversial round.
All right. All right. I have good versus bad.
Are you kidding me?
Taylor Swift. Listen, we clip it and ship it and send it into Taylor Swift Twitter. And just let that ruminate for a little while up there. Sure, we'll have a hit squad placed on us, but it'll do numbers.
I agree. Anything with her name, her face. It's getting views.
Johnny being real delicate with that board. He realizes that half our company's assets are invested in that board.
I'm pretty locked in on this one.
Already? All right.
And I'm gonna hope that Austin is a mind melder. Somebody who may have enjoyed a movie or two in his day. Oh my god!
You don't even have to say the clue.
Mind. All right. What is it?
He's scanning out of your brain.
This is it. I'm gonna go with The Room from that actor that I can't remember.
The Room by Tommy Wiseau.
That's
Hi,
it.
Mark.
That's the one. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh,
enough
hi,
of
Mark.
that.
Well. I'm just kidding. It's bad. It's not good. I'm not even gonna give John the benefit of the doubt. It's bad and not good.
It's so bad it's good.
No, it's bad. It's so bad it's bad.
Oh, hi, doggy. Pet. You know what I'm saying?
You're my favorite customer.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm locked in.
Locked in that bad. All right, red team, you have a chance for a bonus point. Do you think The Room is more good or bad?
I think we got a free point here.
Yeah?
I think if we go good,
Guaranteed 3 point?
free point.
Have you seen The Room?
I haven't.
I love the confidence. I love the confidence.
Blind confidence. Room locked in good. Let's reveal the board.
I don't even have the heart.
Oh, wow.
See,
Are you okay?
the trouble
Are you okay?
Listen, I'm not saying it's a good film, but I have watched that movie twice in my life, and I'm
One more
on the
than you should've.
wavelength of Corey, of it's so bad, it's not the worst I've seen, because things like Cats exist.
Let me say, if you watch Cats at 4 a.m., it is a euphoric experience.
Corey, that is sleep deprivation.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised to see The Room as a more like middling placement. I'd expect it to be like one extreme or like exactly dead center.
Pure cinema.
The only reason is the amount of enjoyment I derive from that garbage film has to bump it up above things like Cats or Episode 8 of Star Wars. You know what I mean? Or, come on, I'm in a room filled with people who make movies and are fun. I am not an authority on the subject whatsoever, but
That's fair. It's fair. El Neo in chat says it is a cinematic masterpiece. Oh, or any. Cam points out any Neil Breen film could have been.
Yes!
yeah, that
range.
is
Oh, Neil Breen is a mastermind.
Well, that brings the score to 7 for the red team, 6 for the blue team. Oh wait, did I do that
Mark,
wrong?
it's
Did I
fine.
give the wrong team points?
5.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change the score live. We'll do it live.
Whoa! Did you see the number change?
Oh my god.
Whoa! The numbers change manually. No,
Wait, only one of the numbers changed.
I didn't.
No, both of them.
Yeah,
Both
why
of
did
them
they both
Yeah.
change?
Because
Oh, you were on me.
because I gave the point that was supposed to go to the red team to the blue team, so I had to take it away from you and give it to them. Is that accurate? Are
No,
we
that's
just,
what the board has right here. It's 8-5.
Okay.
I agree.
It's a good thing we have
We agree on the points. There it is.
He was gonna pinch you. Sorry.
I crush to John.
you can call me Colleen. Okay, all right. I'm never sure whether to read username or not, but good to know. All right, red team, you are at 8 points. Do you know what that means?
Means we're going with him.
That means a placement on the board anywhere is a victory for the red team and a redemption from that first round. El Neil in chat says you can call me Colleen as well. Good to know.
We're gonna do a classic bad pizza topping. Good pizza topping. You pizza enjoyer?
Oh,
boy,
my
this
goodness.
This is really getting controversial.
It is controversial.
Listen, we already
be
dipped in the
doomed or we could be
controversy
really
well with
good.
Taylor Swift, alright? We gotta go full in now.
I'm a man that loves all things pizza.
I do love me some pizza. Red Baron pizza is pretty alright.
He flew a plane.
And then was shot down over German airspace.
Corey, you have 30 seconds to think of a clue. He has put on his pondering face.
Corey, I believe you know me. I believe you do. I believe you know what I like and what I don't.
You're
Well-
so right. And I got it. I think I got the easiest clue I could possibly give.
I hope.
This is such an easy.
Anchovies.
They kind of smack.
My dad loves anchovies. If you put anchovies, if you do a half anchovy, half pepperoni pizza, that other half of pepperoni, you might as well have anchovies on. But that besides the fact. John, would you please move it middle of a bad pizza topping for a second, or just hold it there for a minute? I mean, generally speaking, pizza toppings, you think of what's on a pizza menu. I would get everything on a pizza menu except anchovies, to be honest.
You would get pineapple on pizza?
I love pineapple. Yes, I would.
I really am with some old.
Would you take it down, please? Down. Stop!
Do you want me to go one back? I feel like I went one far. I transgressed.
Yes, please.
Alright. There it is.
All right, you think it's that bad of a pizza topping? Are you
No, I
locked
don't.
in?
No, I don't. Can you take it up like 3, 4, 5, 5? And then I'm locked in. I don't want to look at it anymore. I don't want to look at
All
anybody.
right. Blue team, chance to go for a bonus point. Anchovies.
They're not good, but
But it's not as bad.
I don't think they're the worst.
Yeah, pineapple.
Man, surrounded by haters.
Pineapple's bad.
I love anchovies on pizza.
Salty.
And
So,
pineapple. I
think
love
we
salt.
play the probability.
That's it. You just like the salt.
I love salt.
I
I
think we'll go
lick
with
salt off my
probability.
hands.
Because I don't think it's that bad. But it could be like, Corey could really hate anchovies. He could just be a big fish hater. I don't know. I don't get anchovies. I don't eat that much pizza.
I love pizza,
This is a thinking man's question.
but I'm
Alright.
also a man who looks at pizza and is like, sausage, pepperoni, it's about as far as I'm willing to go.
Which side are you going on?
We're going on.
This side.
All right, good pizza topping
words.
side. Anchovies, I agree fully, but I doubt it's there. Corey, let's reveal it.
Look, you know I have a very refined palate.
Well, that's just.
Okay, well,
Ooh.
my thought process was if it is all the way slammed down perfectly on a 4, where I was at was gonna be a 2, and that was what we needed. So
Yeah.
that's why I kind of ticked it up. That's the last second.
Corey, you could have said poop.
You could have said poop.
Poop is not a pizza topping.
Exactly.
topping.
Exactly. It's a bad pizza topping.
No, it's not a pizza topping at
That's
all.
exactly what I was thinking. That's why I said, what do you get at a pizza place? Because I was thinking only on the menu. Yeah, to a T.
I'm sorry,
to a
I
T.
have
We-
respect for
Yeah,
the
but
game.
it's so bad that they wouldn't even put it on the pizza menu.
Yeah, yeah.
I bet I could find at least 3 restaurants in New Jersey that serve poop pizza.
3 of them.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, on purpose.
On purpose, maybe not.
And in New York, I find 10 that do it by accident.
Well, red team, I do believe you have redeemed yourself because that is the end of the game.
That's awesome.
Still
It is.
15-10 all the time.
It is 10 for the red team, 5 for the blue team.
Can you take it off 1?
Take
We
it
did
up
get-
1.
We did get an extra point.
When?
Yeah, I ticked it up.
10-6.
When did you get a point?
When do we get?
In this round, I ticked it up.
They did not get a point
They
this
didn't
round.
get a point.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
you didn't get a point. Sorry, and I didn't tick it up. I lied.
We're not fibbing. We were right.
This is
Oh, wait,
weren't.
no, you're
No, you weren't.
wrong.
No.
We're wrong. That's my mistake. I'll admit it.
In John's defense, I made the same mistake. I also assumed they got it right, but then.
He's
but then
so
didn't.
confident. It's literally to your left. You're like, we got a point. We did it right. Look at us.
We did it.
All right.
Austin has clearly never been to the poop deli.
Yeah, can I get a smear? Let me get a little bit of this poop on there. I just want to get a little smear of poop on there.
Just a touch.
Well, both teams secured a victory. That was a good round all around. Some strong points, some opinionated, controversial rounds. What that means is time for us to move on to the collaborative rounds. Woo-hoo.
I like it. I like it. Leave it tied.
Yes, yes. So you guys, ending on a tie, it's serendipitous. It's time to put your differences aside
gonna kill you.
and begin to work together
Bro.
as we move on.
Difference is still on.
Okay, all right, you can work against each other and maybe find some common ground. As we go into the cooperative round, how this is going to work is we are going to have audience participation. Both of the teams, all 4 people you see in the chairs, are going to be working together, and the person giving the clues is going to be me and you chat. Anyone in Twitch chat is going to have the chance to give their input during these rounds. How this works is we're going to draw 7 cards from the deck. Once we run out of cards, the game is over. Each round, you're going to read something off. I am going to give a clue. Chat might give a clue as well. And we keep track of the score cumulatively. In this round, if you score a perfect 4, it is only worth 3 points. But you add another card to the deck, meaning the game could go on infinitely. The score we are trying to get is 16. 16 gets us a spicy message that says you won from the creators of Wavelength themselves in the rulebook. The highest score ever in this game was 24. So,
I was there.
he was there. Gotta lock in, see if we have what it takes. Let's get this bread, chat. What is the top score? 24 is the top score. Corey, do you have a deck of 7 cards for us?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards, Mark.
Well, before we start, I'll give the contestants one opportunity if they need to use the bathroom before we go into this final cooperative round. Anything like that, any business calls, any little dances they gotta do to get their spirits back up. Okay, he's with it, it's with it. All right. Oh, and here comes John. What's John doing? He's bending over. Sorry, John. I thought you were going into a dance there.
Man, I don't do that.
Hey,
Boom power.
but I know you can.
Well, all right. With that, what is the first card we are doing in this cooperative round?
Let's see, it's double-sided here. Let's we'll save that one for later.
That was a terrible dance move, John.
You like this one?
Who said that?
All right,
Luke
all right.
said that in chat.
We're gonna do, based off of Jesse's ooze alone, we're gonna do worthless and priceless.
Ooh. This is a good one. As a reminder, we are only considering Twitch chat for this, so if you're in the YouTube chat and you'd like to participate, hop on over to Twitch. We are going to see the board. Everyone sees the board except the contestants, and the card we are working off of for this round is worthless to priceless. So, Corey, spin up that board. All contestants, please look away. And chat, it's time to get your thinking caps on. Alright, chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. Worthless to priceless, that is what we are aiming for, that is the goal. Burn that into your minds, start thinking up clues. Corey, you can close up the board, everyone can look again. Chat, we have a strict 30 seconds to think of something. Then you can mute all the other contestants' mics. Okay. So we're looking for something relatively priceless. Decently over on the priceless side. Van Gogh sunflowers. I think that's gonna be a little bit too much. I think that's gonna be like way too priceless. You know, it's like a very popular work of art. Is there like a less known work of art we could go with? Dad finally coming home with the milk. We could go with that one. It's not his more famous one. Okay. What about like a statue? Any statues we can think of? I think those are still art, but you know, when you think like of a painting art. Look at my comment. Oh, hearing your mom say I love you. Oh, sorry, I missed that one, Haley. Once again, that's pretty priceless. But, you know, you can hear it a lot. So, that bull on the stock exchange, it's famous. It's famous and priceless, but definitely has a price. I think between the bull and mom saying I love you, I think they might be able to figure it out. I'm going to go with those two. All right, we're back in. We're gonna go with 2 clues, kind of on very opposite ends emotionally of the spectrum. So it's gonna be interesting to see how you guys interpret this. We are going to go with first, hearing your mom say I love you, and second, that bull on Wall Street.
The what?
The bull statue, the bronze bull statue on Wall Street.
Wow.
Is that the bull guy?
One makes me feel so good, the other fills me with dread.
I kind of want to ignore the bull one, honestly.
Yeah.
a good one.
Mom says I love you.
Priceless.
It's the most sarcastic
Oh.
thing I've ever heard.
Oh,
Well,
I like my mom too.
Chat, we didn't take into account that John's mom doesn't love him.
guys whose parents love them. Let's huddle up.
Okay. Let's. I think it's probably middle-ish priceless side. Maybe a little more priceless.
I mean, I like when my mom says she loves me.
Me
I
too.
go, oh,
You
thanks,
know,
Mom.
my mom, whenever she says it to me, she's very sincere.
Yep.
Every time my mom
Not
says
no
it to me,
sarcasm in sight.
I go, I love you, mama.
So, are you thinking? You think it's more priceless of her telling you that, or you think it's like, she says it so often, it's like whatever.
Yeah, but I know it means something.
Right.
And also, let's be honest, that bull is blinged TF out. The what? The bull.
I completely forgot about the
You
bull.
couldn't sell the bull, probably.
You
'Cause
could not
it's
sell
so
the bull.
priceless.
Actually, I think you would get arrested if you tried to sell that
Nobody
bull.
would. It's got to be slammed.
Honestly, if I were like,
It's got to be slammed on priceless.
Yeah, because that's what I feel about my mom. I love my mom.
I love my mom.
If you're trying, what are you trying to? Maybe not slammed. Maybe a little
No,
less.
hey, there is nothing more precious in life than a mother's love.
I love my mama.
now listen,
Well said.
let me give it a couple ticks just to account for my sarcastic mother.
That's true. We have to.
Okay.
The average love here. We have to take it up a couple of the average love. All
I
right.
love my mama.
All right. We love our moms.
We love
Some
our
of us.
mamas.
I love my mom. I
Okay.
just don't think she
Hey.
loves me.
I love my mama.
Okay. All right, guys, deliberations coming to an end. Are you locking in?
We are
right
locked
there.
in, right here, right
Bip,
now.
bip, bip, bip.
Mom saying I love you. Bull on Wall Street. Worthless or priceless. Let's see it.
Oh, well, my
Your sarcastic mom saved us.
It was much closer to where you had it before.
Sorry.
I will say.
I love my mama. You not treasure that love from your
I'm sorry we cherish familiar bonds more than you.
But I would like to point out it wasn't thinking of familiar bonds that made you push it. It was Jesse going, you couldn't sell that bull anywhere. We gotta push it, guys. It's slammed. Where are you gonna sell it?
I would do the same thing. When my dad was in college, he got upset with the local McDonald's. He stole Ronald McDonald and put it on top of a guard tower along the shores of the United States of America. He was accosted by the local authorities, but they couldn't link it. And then they stole the Dairy Queen cow.
Wait, is this an admission that we're getting on stream right now?
This is an honest story.
See, the statutes of limitation.
Allegedly.
Yes. And we don't know what year this was, nor do we know where it was.
Thankfully,
It could
John.
Be it could be a fib.
He's lying. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Substantiated.
Thankfully, John on this stream is completely fictional. He is not real. The things he say are
This
fake.
guy's CGI.
We brewed him in a lab.
Anyway,
He stole the Dairy Queen.
the score after the first round is 2. We have 6 cards left in the deck, and we have a solid 2 to
not too
work
bad.
with. Could have been a little higher, but
Sorry, I sold.
Sir, we love our mama.
I sold. You're my sarcastic mother, saving the day, reminding us that we aren't worth anything.
Luke in chat says John's mom doesn't love him. His dad is a hardened criminal.
Starting to make sense now.
All right, we're starting to figure out John as a person.
They could never link
Welcome to chat, M-13.
So,
Great time to come in.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
100%.
We are in the
We're
cooperative
definitely not this
round.
one.
So there's going to be
100%.
chat participation. Chat is helping me think of clues to give to these 4 jokesters. 4 or nothing, yes. If we get a perfect 4 in this round, to add a card to the deck. Very exciting. Corey, what do we got?
We got unsexy emoji, sexy emoji.
It's a thinker, for sure.
real brain buster.
Chat, get your thinking caps on for this one. Hopefully y'all know more emojis than I do.
I don't even have
Hey, chat should help you out. They got it right on their phone.
That's
Yeah.
true, they can look at them all as they're going through.
Chat, you can look at every emoji in the book to help me with this. Contestants, look away. Corey, mix up the board, and when you are ready, let's reveal what we are working with. Okay, chat, that 4 right there is what we are aiming for on the scale of unsexy emoji to sexy emoji. That 4 right there. It is a thinker. It is a tough one. And Corey, close it up. Contestants, you can look, and chat, chat, let's get to brainstorming.
Chat's got us.
Brain busting.
Troll emoji.
Brain must.
You see, the troll emoji is good, but
trust
like
him.
that's definitely not on the sexy side, right? Also, I can't see that emoji in chat. Hold on. The mermaid emoji. Mark, check your phone. Ooh, what's the name of that one? I agree. Haley, I think that's a good emoji. I'm gonna look up emoji names real quick. Let's see, Emojipedia, Apple. Let's see if they have some names here.
I see woman, I go,
Wink. Wink is good. Is that what this is? Okay, Luke says sunglasses. I think it's like a smirk. I can try to show it. Is this showing up at all? Come on. Work.
What are you doing? Mark, what is that?
Okay, the contestants are questioning me on this. I was sent an emoji through text. I'm trying to show the rest of stream, but it's not really focusing that well.
he's talking to chat.
Okay. The smirk to the people guessing. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna lock in with one. Sunglasses emoji guy, and wink. All right. I'll go with both of those. We're gonna go with it. All right. We're gonna run with it. We are back. I understand now. Haley wants me to show the emoji to you all, not to chat. So this is a smirk emoji. Anyone who wants can take a step forward and take
I
a
know
look.
which one it is. It's the one that's got it's like
Smirk emoji, and
Wait, hold on. Time out.
the second hint is the sunglasses emoji. I do not need to show you that one. Y'all can figure out what that one looks
Come
like
on.
on your own.
you don't get sexier than a smirk emoji.
But the
Yes,
sunglasses.
Yeah, but the smirk is
Spaghetti
like,
in chat, that is the
that's
correct
the-
emoji. That is what I am showing them. I'm sorry I could not show
I
you.
feel like that's kind of like the douchey, sexy emoji.
I don't know. That's what I.
I would 100% use that. And when you know, I feel like whenever you get those, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, those moments.
Never
What's
mind.
that? Those
This is
fleeting
Elaborate when you use it.
No,
where you
no,
get
no.
butterflies in your stomach.
No, I wasn't. All right, I was gonna say about like advertisements and things. They use that emoji, the smirk emoji.
In the 18+ adverts.
Okay, I'm also going to mention, I haven't heard any of your deliberations, so I'm going to throw this in because people are fighting for it. Take this one with a grain of salt. M Dasher is really fighting for troll emoji.
What?
This may completely throw off your guesses.
This is a soul read.
but
She knows
I
I
fig-
love that about
Trolls.
So-
That's what gets me.
So it's gotta be sexy, huh, Austin? What'd you say?
it. I'd say it's
Are you,
sexy.
are you sexually attracted to trolls?
No, but it's a funny emoji.
Trolls.
I'd say it's definitely on the sexy side.
Could you
because
put
of the smirk? Because it's like.
Could you slam it down to sexy, and then we'll work back.
Don't slam
We'll
it
work
down.
back. We'll work back.
Don't tell me what
So-
to do.
A younger me definitely would.
What was
use
it? Was the smirk emoji? It was the troll emoji, and then there was
Sunglasses.
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 Sunglasses, not sexy. That's like if I say a really stupid one-liner, I put the sunglasses emoji.
So that's moderately sexy, though.
You think my one-liners are sexy?
I think the sunglasses kind of dials her back. When I was younger, if I hit a prospective female with the smirk emoji,
I just want to say, at college town bars somewhere, they
Allegedly.
a lot of people wear sunglasses in the bar.
because they are on drugs.
It's to look like the emoji.
Exactly.
But they're on drugs.
They're cosplaying.
Exactly. I think it's sexier than that. I would like to take it down probably like 7.
Like, towards the sexy.
Is it that sexy though?
Think about the smirk.
The smirk is sexy, but the sunglasses are taking it back. I'd say maybe halfway.
I like where it's at.
3.5
right now. 3.5.
from where we were.
Are you locking
Locked
in
in?
right there?
What do you think, Corey? You're the man.
Corey, you're the
He
final.
is. He is the magician.
As resident sex icon, we ball.
You know,
ball?
we could be
ball?
really thrown off. Maybe the troll was used to really make us think. It's not sexy.
I didn't even consider the troll.
Listen, I'm not
I hate to tell you.
hip or cool with it, okay? I'm certified unk status. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Can I stop you there? I think we're locked in.
You're locked
Yeah.
in. All right, let's reveal it. Unsexy to
don't care.
sexy.
All I was gonna say is sunglasses, not sexy.
No.
Oh, just off.
The smirk. It's smirk by itself.
The smirk by
Unfortunately,
itself, sunglasses threw me.
Sunglasses to $1.
unfortunately, the troll was very sexy. I'm sorry, Austin.
Pretty sexy.
But yes, as chat points out, this round is essentially just comparing sexting habits.
I don't do that. I'm afraid of women.
I'm
Good.
a child of God. We stay away.
Good point. Good point. By all, that brings the score to 2. 2 in the cooperative
so win
round.
this.
Woo! Let's go. We still have 5 cards left. 5 cards left. This is plenty of time. As a reminder, if we land a perfect 4, we add another card to the deck, meaning this game could go on forever and ever. But we need those 4s. Corey, what are we working with?
This is not.
Yeah, Thomas points out we could have said peach or eggplant and Price gotten 2 points.
I feel like no. Yeah. I feel like that's more well known than I feel like the other one is. Kind of controversial.
Yeah.
That was more controversial than the other
I
one.
think the front side is a little easier to.
I think that's a thinker.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
do the thicker. We're gonna do unethical, ethical.
Now we're at the mercy of the chat to behave themselves.
It's okay. We're gonna get a 4 this round.
We are going to get a 4 this round.
We're gonna get all the points. There's a bug on the ground.
The spider is slowly crawling towards me and he's actually scaring me.
No, that's not real.
Come with
He's
me,
abducting
Mr.
the spider.
Oh no, he flipped.
Oh.
Jesse, you gotta save him, man.
It's like surgeons down here.
You gotta save him, brother.
I saved him. He's in the napkin.
All right.
Okay. Are you taking him outside? Okay. All right. Sorry, everyone. We're
I was being
interrupted by a
assaulted.
spider.
Accosted, if you will.
All right,
But-
look away.
Everybody, look away. Corey, open the board. Unethical to ethical. Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there, and we're going to get that 4 right there. Memorize that placement. We need to lock in. Corey, close up that board. Contestants, you can all look, and chat, let's get to thinking. Okay, so looking for something. Killing an innocent spider in cold blood. Honestly, I think that's a pretty good one. Because it's slightly on the unethical side. Killing a mosquito that was sucking your blood.
He's gotta have some.
I feel like you're justified if it's sucking your blood, because that's defending yourself. I kind of like Jeremy's spider one. Stealing 2 pens from a friend. Ooh, 2 pens and a friend. That's very unethical. I like that one as well. Okay. But is it a cute spider? It's still wrong. I think they're gonna know. All right. I think we got some good ones. We're gonna lock in. We have 2 clues for you. The first one is going to be topical, killing an innocent spider in cold blood, and the second one is going to be stealing 2 pens from a friend.
Honestly,
From the friend part, that hits.
there is nothing that pisses me off more than pen thieves. I remember,
Okay.
I was at work and a doctor stole a pen from me, and I was ready to skin that man alive.
Oh my god.
He makes 4 times the amount of money I do, and you're gonna take my pens? I am very OCD about my writing utensils. There's nothing worse that you can do to me than take my pens or than take my parking spot at work.
Nothing?
Nothing. I would.
That's incredibly ethical.
Colleen, I'm not reading the
Probably
second part. I
I think
apologize.
it's definitely unethical.
It's too late.
Killing a spider out of cold blood. I think that's pretty ethical.
No.
There's
think
at
it's
least a
like
justification.
Right.
I
It's a
think it's
spider.
like
Nobody wanted it here, except for maybe a couple people.
Except for me and Austin. That's it. We were the only ones who liked the spider.
Okay, all right. Chat is really, really pressuring me, more so than they've pressured me on any of these other ones. They're saying, there's a second part to the pen one, there's a second part to the pen one, which I opted not to read, but if everyone... All right, so I'll read the full thing. Stealing 2 pens from a friend, but you really need them.
That's
I
still
could
the same.
I could give a tick. That's it. That's all I could
Still
give.
unethical.
I
is pretty
read
unethical.
the
If you need 'em,
clues how I
ask.
choose to read
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
the needing versus
editorialisms
wanting
in this.
thing, that's not really, it doesn't make it less ethical
Listen.
unless we're talking about something you need to survive. Don't need a pen to survive.
Yeah.
But what if you're like a writer?
You should have
You
pens.
should have.
You
pens.
may be out of pens
That's your
Go buy some, idiot. You're gonna
That's
need
your whole
more.
shtick.
But-
That's
but-
your whole shtick is
But
writing.
you're also a
But also,
writer.
you'd be using a
And you're
computer.
broke.
You'd be using a computer, not
That's
a pen.
assuming you could afford a computer, you ableist.
Library free.
Yeah, if you're working as a
Easy.
writer, you don't have much
Go
of
to
a
the
budget.
library.
Yeah, you can
Get a
actually.
library card.
Don't. Okay, listen. You can go to the library, get it for free. All right. Don't say ableist to me. Okay.
Don't say that.
You're not some sort of advocate. Okay, buddy.
Chat points out, what if you need the pens to feed your family?
That's a pen. You can't feed them.
But that wasn't in the
You
prompt.
can't use that to feed them.
I do have to use a pen to write invoices.
I have to
Yeah,
use a
but-
pen every day.
Ask to use the pen.
They are
If you're
completely
stealing
disregarding
pen
the poor
from your
spider.
friend.
Yeah, I think it's more middling. But that's just me.
Listen, Chad. If you want to know where I'm going to put the spider one, you're not going to be happy with the result. That's all I'll say there.
I think the spider's dead center.
All right, are you guys locking in, or are you moving it?
If you ever came back here, Austin, because listen, I'm very biased. Like I said, nothing pisses me off more than pen feelings.
Just
I'm willing
it's okay.
to give.
We are getting
Give a
rips in
couple
chat for the
tips
spider.
toward
Chad, the spider lived. He went to go live on a farm.
Yeah,
okay,
he's-
out in the pasture. He's
I
fine,
remember-
Chad. He's
I
living a
remember
great
when
life.
My mom told me that about our dog.
We're gonna make fan
Nah,
art.
don't worry.
All right.
He's all Charlotte's Web up in there. All right.
Somebody's gonna make fan art about the spider now.
All right.
He's in
All right,
in
if you're
Charlotte's
locked
Web.
in, Corey, let's reveal the board. Stealing 2 pens from a friend who really need them and killing an innocent spider. 2!
Well, the couple of ticks at least or something.
Also, I would like to point
I'm
out,
biased, so I'll give it.
I read the prompt as was, and the contestants already set it too far to the unethical side. You could visually see that it was too far to the unethical side as chat's yelling at me, tell them they needed the pens! The person needed the pens! It was more unethical. I'm like, why? Like, I couldn't at the time say, why are you telling me to push them further unethical? But yeah, poor Spider and his family. Either way,
They're living out on the farm. They're having a great life. Great life. Made billions of spider babies.
chat knows best, and if I had read it correctly from the start, you guys would have placed at a perfect 4. I am aware. But that means it is 4 in the cooperative round. Our score is 4. We have 4 cards left.
It can turn around. It can turn around at any time.
We did say we were going to start tagging each other this round, so we're kind of living up to that.
Yes, it is not over till it's over.
think-
There's always a chance for more cards.
I think chat really needs to step up the game.
Whoa, hey, buddy. All right.
Yeah, put it to the man.
Chat's doing hard labor for free, all right? Let them put in whatever effort they want.
Man, what are we doing then?
We got this one. We got this one.
Ooh.
We got this one.
Ooh.
We got this one.
Let them decide.
This one?
I kind of like that one. But let them decide.
Colleen, I understand now. You're saying the person stealing them needed them. I thought the friend needed them.
That makes so much more sense. That
Like,
makes it-
I need a pen, but it's been stolen.
Better. I think that.
Yeah.
Because that would make me upset.
Yeah. If you needed it, it's like stealing a can of food from a grocery store.
It's also a pen. It doesn't matter if you need it. You can just return it. That's the right.
Nobody
you should
ever
do
You
it.
can ask for the pen if you need it.
Exactly.
But
If they're a functioning human being, they'll go, I understand you need this pen. Here you go.
but I just find like
I
a
wouldn't
pen.
forgive
I
them.
find like any pen anywhere that I can find it. I give them
Corey.
the crappiest pen that I can find,
What are we working
one that I
with?
can spare.
Trashy classy.
A classic.
Because it's classy.
Trashy to classy. All right, we are only at 4 right now, but Wavelength is the game of comebacks, as they say. Contestants look away. Corey, reveal the board. We are aiming for that 4 right there. Trashy to classy. We need that 4. That is going to lead us to victory, to 16 with that sweet, sweet message that says you win. Memorize that placement. Corey, close up the board. No one look. Okay, all right.
Did I split it?
No, you nudged it a little bit, but that's okay. Chad all saw where it was nudged to.
Sorry, chat.
Whatever. All right, 30 seconds. Okay, what are we thinking? Homeless man with clean clothes. Trailer Park Boys. Trailer Park Boys is a good one. Mud wrestling. Well, I don't know. Mud wrestling can be pretty classy. I didn't see the nudge. Whereabout is it? It's pretty much maxed out. It's pretty much maxed out trashy at this point after the nudge. They need to like tick it up 2. Long chairs inside. Oh. That's a really good one. I think that would have been perfect before the nudge, but I think we're looking for even more trashy. No, actually, no, that is super trashy. I like lawn chairs inside a lot. I'm gonna go... Truck with no wheels on yard. Oh, that's also really good. Okay, I'm sold. I'm gonna go with those 2. All right, we're back. We have 2 clues for y'all. We are going to go with lawn chairs inside and truck with no wheels on yard on cinder blocks.
Oh.
Yeah, this reminds me of a specific place near us.
I have a strong feeling it's probably trashy.
What gave that away?
Probably the cinder blocks.
Never seen never.
Never say never.
I think
Definitely trashy.
I think it's slammed.
But
I wouldn't
maybe
say
a tick or 2 up.
slammed.
But lawn chairs in the living room? Look, we've all been broke before. We know what it's like when you just move into a place.
Yeah, it's a completely reasonable thing for somebody who's just like, you know, downtrodden, college kid, just freshly moved in. You need to furnish it with something.
Yeah.
It's sometimes out of necessity.
I'm gonna read Spaghetti Supreme's message just because it's funny. Smoking while pregnant, but went out of the fancy cigarette holders.
The fancy cigarette gives it the 2 ticks up. I like.
Yeah, give it 2 ticks out.
I like where it's at. I like where it's at.
Now that's a good one. That's a thing. That's the thinker.
That makes them classy-er.
I guess.
Now,
Are we locked in?
I have a clarification question. How long is a cigarette holder?
Is
Is it 5 inches?
It's at
Or?
least out to here.
It's not specified. Not specified. in
the
the prompt.
further away the cigarette is from your mouth, the less harm it does to your baby.
The less
That's
tar
right.
gets in your lung.
No, we can't say that on stream.
You're telling me
Actually,
if I don't keep cigarettes far away from myself, my baby is going to be damaged?
let's reveal the board. Perfect 4.
It was the 2 ticks. It was the. And thank you.
Lawn
Thank you-
chairs
thank you,
inside.
Spaghetti. Much
If
appreciated.
he would have just said smoking while pregnant.
Yeah, always.
Truck on
I'd put
cinder
it
blocks
here,
and
like, the
smoking.
cigarette holder. is Really
But now he's thinking. He's thinking.
Yeah.
That's the thinker, baby.
Smoking while pregnant out of a pretty darn long cigarette holder.
Pretty darn long. I like those.
Wait,
I like those.
that's assuming that's.
We've already locked in, John.
We've already
It's already revealed, yes.
We got a new card.
Wonderful clues from chat. That was an amazing round. That was a perfect 4, meaning we get 3 points added to the total and a new card added to the stack. So we are at 7 right now with 4 cards left.
Yeah, 4 cards.
Wonderful.
Comeback City.
It is Comeback City over here.
Comeback Town. Population us.
You can say my name, Mark. I think everyone knows who I am. All right. Spaghetti. Mask
you,
off
Jeremy.
is Jeremy.
What?
We know somebody named Jeremy?
What's a Jeremy?
First I'm hearing about those.
Crazy. I can't believe he died.
What are we working with?
So we straight up just can't do that one.
I wouldn't recommend
We
it.
can't do that one.
What is it?
We can't do that one.
Am I allowed to know?
have to
don't
do it.
proof that.
We have to.
Oh, okay.
We have to do it.
No, absolutely not. We're gonna do round and pointy.
It was proof that God exists.
Okay, I got it. Jeremy in chat says, "Oh, ...
Oh.
You- okay, I'll elaborate after stream, John. You've known him for a long time.
I do know who he is.
Okay, all right.
The chain is being yanked.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was a
You
bitch.
said who, by the way.
I do know who.
Okay,
I do know
alright.
who you are. I just wanted to be a little.
Okay.
He's a little cheeky.
All right, round and
Yeah.
pointy.
Oh. Come on, Jeremy. You can't possibly think I'd forget about football.
First they kill my spider, then they kill my pride. Well spoken.
He's on a farm. Don't think about it.
All right, everyone look away. Let's reveal the board.
He's happier on the farm.
Round to pointy. We are aiming for that 4 right there. That 4 is what we are aiming for. Round to pointy. This is a thinker. It is not round versus pointy animal. It is round versus pointy. That is a separate card. All right, Corey, you can close it up. Contestants, you may look and chat. Let's get a thinking. So, we're looking for something. Freshly sharpened pencil. Ooh, that's a very good one. I like that a lot. But it's not like a knife blade. No other tools, though. Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife sounds like... Okay. Genuinely, I was thinking Kiki. I was thinking Kiki. The reason I don't want to go with Kiki is because there's debate on which one is Kiki and which one's Booba. So it would, I think it might lead them to a more middling one, but I really like that your mind went there. Pointy different than sharp. What is Kiki, bro? I'll explain Kiki once we reveal it. It's a psychology test where you show a sharp shape and a round shape and you tell kids one of them's named Kiki, one of them's name's Booba, and see where they assign the names. Yeah, hedgehog. Ooh, hedgehog's also good. Okay, I'm gonna go with the pencil and hedgehog. All right, we're back. All right, apparently I missed something important here.
Oh man, this guy spent so long talking about how his coworker ate a pufferfish and about how much meat were on those things' bones, and that they looked and tasted just like.
We were talking
chicken.
about puffer fishes.
He meant puffin.
Also, an ice.
That's fine.
Like, that's like.
You had to be there. You had to
I'm
be
like, all
there.
right, well maybe
Okay.
just not.
All right, hey, that's enough laughing at something chat didn't hear. Anyway, round versus pointy, we're going to go with a freshly sharpened pencil and a hedgehog.
Oh, that's pointy. That's pointy to the max.
Well, maybe not like.
I think the two ticks are a hedgehog. A hedgehog.
Freshly sharpened pencil.
Yeah, but we're not talking like katana.
Think about the whole pencil. There's an eraser on it.
Countless does say Sonic the Hedgehog. He was not the one who suggested hedgehog.
And that's-
Colleen suggested hedgehog.
That's why we are dismissing Countless's.
And you know what? Hedgehogs do roll up in a ball.
Yeah, but they're pointy boys.
Yeah, but they are round.
I
We're
think
still,
it's. I
like-
think it's. Yeah, I think it's less pointy than that, though. I think it's.
Hedgehogs roll
I
up
like
in a
that.
ball. They got they're pointy.
It's not like
Yeah, I like it.
roaming gladius.
Yeah.
I like it.
A sharpened pencil. I mean, it's.
Well,
it's if you get like a Smensel, you know, that's a round pencil. It's like it's.
A pencil.
A sharpened
The
pencil is
stinky
different.
Pencil.
No,
that-
like you
it's
know,
got a good
there's
sting
like
to
the regular pencils that they're like hexagons.
Yeah, I'll feel that.
Yeah, I know.
Sure. You guys figure it out. I don't know geometry. Let's just
All right.
move.
Are you guys?
Lock it in.
Like your whole job.
You guys are locked in.
Let's lock it in.
All right, round to Pointy, a freshly sharpened pencil, and a hedgehog. Let's see it. Ooh, just all. Is that a 2? Is it a 3?
What's it look like over there?
To me,
No, it's only 3. I'm looking
I
right
will
at
roll
it.
that a 3. Woo! Solid 3. Very good.
I'm sorry.
That's 3 for us.
Thank you,
None
Chad.
for you.
Oh, the cards! The cards! Sacred text!
Come on, man.
Oh no, the cards.
protect.
Well, okay, all right. Not a 4, but a 3 is still pretty darn good. Meaning the score is now 10. We are at 10 in this cooperative round. We are aiming for 16. 16 gets us that magical message that says you won, or the high score is 24. But we have 3 cards left in the deck. It is going to be an uphill battle to get there. We need to lock in. Corey, what are we working with?
Yeah, I'm definitely more in favor of that one.
Yeah, I agree.
We're gonna do inessential, essential.
Inessential, essential. Okay, this is an interesting one. Spin up that board. Let's reveal it. Inessential to essential. Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. That 4 is the goal. Inessential to essential. Memorize that placement. We need 4s to win. Corey, close it up. All right, everyone can look and chat. Let's get thinking.
Get your thing.
All right. This is pretty darn inessential. Flint. Flint can opener. I mean, can opener is pretty essential when you need it, but flint is pretty inessential. A jacket. Jacket. That's pretty on the essential side, though. Some people might say. A compass. A compass is a reference. How would you make a nether portal? That's a good point. You do need flint for that. A tent. Ooh, I like tent. I think tent's pretty good because it's very useful if you need it, but like nobody like needs one. The only thing about jacket, like maybe jacket inside. If you elaborate that, would that be too far? Jacket in like April. Ladder. I think I like tent best. Jacket in April. I like jacket in April too, because that leaves some ambiguity. It could be cold in April, could be warm. All right, I think we're locked in. I think we're gonna hop back in. All right, we got 2 good clues for you. We are going to go with a tent and a jacket in like April.
Tent and a jacket like April. Oh my god, we lost Austin. No.
Austin, where'd he go?
He's back. You didn't lose him.
What were the...
A jacket in April and what was
A
the first
tent.
one? A tent.
A tent was the first clue. Inessential to essential,
But like
a tent
in what context?
or a jacket in April.
In the context that we have to think of,
Yeah, well, probably. I would
Yeah.
assume when you would use a tent.
I assume just everyday life, how essential is a tent to you. Not very
really.
essential.
I
And
mean, it's like a cool thing to have. You'd be like, hey,
And
I
the
got
other-
this tent.
I mean, when you need it though.
I mean, yeah, if you're homeless, you have a tent.
It's
Yeah,
good
you're
to have
the
a tent.
king.
That's ideal.
And like a jacket in April.
I mean, it's nice to have.
It could be a brisk
I think
day.
it's like that.
A jacket?
I'm more of like kind of a here.
All right, find me.
Maybe
Fuck
like
yours.
maybe a couple ticks to
Essential.
unessential.
You think it's inessential?
It's definitely.
You don't need a
towards
tent, but it's
essential.
good to have.
I mean, like. if
You
I-
don't need a jacket
April-
in April, but it's good to have.
Yeah.
In case it's
That's what I'm thinking. It's
It's-
it's good to have. So
But like
you,
in April, I
should
could
have
just
it.
get away with a long sleeve.
You see,
What
the
do you-
jacket.
what do you think?
We should have specified
A jacket
how
in
thick this
April.
jacket is.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if they're really thinking about the rain as much as just like the temperature. So I don't
Yeah.
think a jacket is really necessary.
April showers.
I agree, April showers,
Bring May
but
flowers.
We're not in May. We're in April.
He's right, you know.
Actually, we're in November.
All right, I'll compromise.
I think I'm being outruled here, so I think so.
What?
So you guys are locking in there.
They're just like nice things to have.
Okay.
In this context. But they're
Perfectly
not, like,
middling.
I'm on the side of like, what's a good ice cream flavor that's like just a little
What
bit
are
more.
you talking about?
What in God's name are you
You're talking about tents and jackets.
But like, what's a
The Jimmy
ice cream
Fallon
flavor
ice
that's
cream flavor.
Just a touch more than vanilla.
It's called the Tonight Dough. Thank you very much.
The Tonight Dough.
Thank
French
you, Corey.
vanilla.
Yeah. I feel like that's where we're at. This is like the French vanilla of essential items.
You're right. So it's slightly over on essential then.
Slightly essential.
Sure, well, I'll go with slightly essential.
You are locked in. Corey, before you are you moving it?
I think that's what we were just talking about.
Okay.
Moving it.
All right. Sorry, I misunderstood.
This is a thinker. We got a thinker.
It is a
right?
thinker. You have to weigh out all
give
the
that.
options.
I'll give that.
Yeah.
I was 3 to 4, so I'll give it.
Okay.
Okay.
3 to 4, fair and square. Finally locked in.
I think so. Locked in.
Okay, Corey. As you reveal it, tell me when is the last time you used a tent?
Probably like a couple years ago.
All right. Let's see it.
Well, I wasn't right either, so I can't really
Yeah.
be upset.
Yeah.
It's rainy in April.
Yeah.
That's
It
true.
rains in April.
That was the one
lot.
that kind of.
April was probably like one of the months you needed the most. because
John,
of that.
chat was cheering you on for once. Chat was saying your name.
Oh my god.
They're like, he's got the right idea of like, yeah, you know, if you don't have it, it's
Yeah.
not the end of the
I feel
world.
like I said it when I
You have
said
a long
you think of
sleeve.
everyday life, but
But I do see the logic of it's somewhat necessary.
I get cold.
I mean,
Jeremy
I was
did
over-
forget about April showers.
so he was thinking only temperature.
Yeah.
He was stuck thinking about those May flowers. Well, that is all right. The score does not change, and the score is now 10. This cooperative round, we are at a 10 with how many cards left? 2 cards left. Chat, we gotta make these count. We need those 4s to take us to victory. Corey.
That one. It ain't looking good here, Ross.
So. I kind of like that one. I feel like we do that. We do.
Like that one?
I like that one. We do that one a lot.
That's fair. Let's see what you guys think. Is that one?
Yeah, we've done that one a lot.
In that one.
Let's do.
Medium? Alright, we could do that one. We're gonna do ineffective versus effective.
Ineffective versus effective. Okay. Can I find this card in my sheet? Gotta stay positive, have faith in our nerds. Thank you, Countless. Alright, mix up that board. Ineffective to effective. Everyone close your eyes except for chat. Chat, keep your eyes peeled. That is what we are working with. We're aiming for that 4. That 4 right there. Ineffective to effective. That 4 is what we need to keep the game going, to get us that sweet, sweet 16 victory message. Corey, close up the board. Chat, open your eyes. No, chat, continue opening your eyes because they've been open. Contestants, open your eyes, and chat, get thinking.
Now close your eyes.
Yeah, close your eyes.
This one's weird. What is super effective? Fire extinguisher on a candle. That's pretty effective. That is pretty darn effective. What if it's a trick candle though? I guess that gets on the extra tick. I like that. No, not O.J. Simpson. We're at football or murder. A fire on grass. I don't know, I feel like that's notably inefficient. Fire on grass. Grass doesn't burn that well. Phone charger and phone. Phone chargers are quite efficient nowadays. Pokemon. Any elaborate? Oh, fire on grass. Okay. Fire type in Pokemon on grass type. I understand now. Water gun on Arcanine. I kind of like phone charger and fire extinguisher on a candle. Shotgun 5 feet in front of criminal. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the fire extinguisher one, okay? Alright, we're back in. We are back in. We got 2 stellar clues for y'all. We have a fire extinguisher on a candle and phone charger and phone.
Wait, what?
Phone charger and phone. Oh, fire extinguisher.
Like
on
using a
candle.
fire extinguisher against a candle.
Pretty effective.
That's incredibly
like,
effective.
that's the most effective thing there is.
There's
Phone
no ifs,
charger?
ands, or buts.
This is
That's
it.
going
We're
in.
locked in.
You are locked in.
Whoa. He does not speak for us all. He does not speak for us all.
That's literally lock and key right there.
I don't know.
What was
Are
it?
you
So
guys
it's
confident
fire,
enough to
fire
call it?
extinguisher on a candle.
There are
and
2 hints to consider.
And the phone on phone charger.
A phone on a phone charger. I mean,
I was gonna read it as phone charger, but people yell at me when I don't read it exactly, so I'm going to read it as phone charger and phone, because that's what was typed.
phone charger
Yeah.
and phone.
Like, literally, if I see a candle, I hit it with just.
Right, and if my battery's dying,
Fire
I
extinguisher.
plug it in.
Sorry,
what we're trying to
one
do?
more bonus clue. Jeremy says, John at guessing incorrectly.
Oh, yeah, now I did John. Yeah.
There we go.
We're good. We're locked in.
Jeremy, we were the last one.
You're locked in there, despite that being where John guessed it to be.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Paradoxical, isn't it?
It's paradox. It's funny when it's paradoxical though.
Alright, if you are
Just
locked
like
in,
my talent level.
let's reveal it. Phone charger and phone, fire extinguisher on a candle.
3 points.
Oh, 3 points. You are just short
What's
of
more
that
effective?
4.
It's like throwing the candle into the Atlantic Ocean,
Yeah.
putting the phone on top of a nuclear reactor to charge it. Like,
Yes.
what else do you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, hey, we're aiming for that range. 3 is still good. 3 is still good. We had to say something,
Yeah,
and it's
fair.
hard to get those ones. So I guess
Yeah,
1 or 2
when
notches
when
up.
it's just off, yeah.
John did guess 1 question right, so yeah, that accounts for the 1 tick up. Okay,
Oh,
I see it. I see it. Well, a 3 is not bad. A 3 is not bad. The score is now 13. Not a bad score at all. We have certainly, I don't know if we've done worse, but we've done around here.
This one? This one.
Wait, Corey, this is our last card, correct?
This is our
Yes.
last card, yes.
Okay, can you read off the 2 options, and chat is going to decide what side we're going to pick?
All right, absolutely. So the first one is unimportant, important.
Unimportant, important.
Now chat could do something very devious here because this is a pretty solid one, I think. The other one chat could choose to fuck with you specifically, because the other side is easy to spell, hard to spell.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my.
I can't spell things.
Funny enough, our latest TikTok over on our new TikTok channel is all about how bad Mark is at spelling.
So chat, we can choose unimportant importance, that side, or hard to spell, easy to spell. Chat, what are we thinking?
I love spelling.
To be fair, they would have to type it out in chat for me to just copy paste.
Yeah, but chat is competent. I know chat.
Kinda
They're
want the
nosy with
spelling
the
one.
sauce.
Lol, true, agreed. Haley says not spell. Okay, 1 vote for, 1 vote against. Any other opinions? No spelling? Okay. Spelling is very difficult. It seems like we're leaning towards... Alright, we are going to go not for spell. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, woo!
Come
Unimportant or
on.
Mark lives
important?
another day.
I live another day. And so does chat if they get a perfect 4. Corey, close up that board, mix it up. Mix up that board. Contestants look away. Let's reveal it. Chat, we are aiming for that 4 right there. Unimportant to important. This is our final card. This is for all the dice, all the marbles. All or nothing, unimportant, important. We need that 4. Corey, close it up. It is time to think of a clue. Chat, time to lock in. What are we thinking?
What is important?
We're looking for something slightly over to the unimportant side. So something maybe kind of everyday that is unimportant. Maybe napkins. Those are kind of unimportant. Middle names. Spelling. I agree, spelling is quite unimportant. I don't know if they would agree, though. Middle names is a good one. I wonder if that pushes them too far. Well, they are important when you think of, like, identifying people. I can see that. Spork. Is spork going to be too far on the unimportant side? It's not that far unimportant. Long division on paper. These are all thinkers. So far, I like middle names best. You know, I'm gonna go with middle names and spelling. I'm gonna go with it. Lotioning legs after a shower. Parentheses. Man's legs. I'll read 3. Why not? It's the last night. it's the last card of the night. All right, we're back in. I'm gonna read 3 clues for you all.
We got 3.
We got 3. First one is going to be spelling on unimportant to important. Next is middle names. And finally is lotioning legs after a shower. Parentheses, man legs.
Man legs.
I moisturize.
That felt targeted.
Yeah.
Now we got middle names though.
Middle
I mean,
names,
middle names
they abbreviate it. Pretty unimportant. I mean,
It's definitely gonna. I'm kind of like in that region.
whoa, wrong way.
Important?
I feel
You feel they're important.
You think middle
not
names
middle
are important?
names. Moisturizing, very important.
But
What
after
was the
shower.
third one, Mark?
Spelling.
Spelling.
Spelling's pretty important to me.
That is true.
I
If,
will-
if it's on,
I don't think spelling is that important because I feel like
if
it's
you're
not
what's wrong
like-
with America.
No, but
No, I'm not gonna go that far.
I understand.
But I recognize that I'm kind of an asshole in regards to my grammar.
Of course.
Like,
And
Yes.
Thomas is as well. Thomas says cargo shorts. John and toss in roughly everyone's.
if I were like 55,
And why not? I'll toss in Megan's just to read everyone's. To be fair, it's the last clue of the night. Sporks.
Okay,
Sports
cargo
are
shorts.
dead useless.
That is listen. Cargo shorts are very important because that is the entire culture of white band kids. Okay, you can't take that away from them. That's very important.
I mean, look, if I were 55 and we're married, had kids, I'd wear cargo shorts. They're like neat to have. All those pockets.
but are they important?
Yeah.
We're doomed.
I mean, for like a 50,
These are the worst clues I've ever heard in my life.
I think it's unimportant. If you think
Austin.
of middle names, and then they also said lotioning, and they had to specify for men. That's saying,
Yeah,
that's saying
it's-
something. I mean,
I'm saying they don't care about men's hygiene. Okay, and I think
Yeah.
that's kind of messed up in our society.
I don't. No, I don't know.
Binding.
I mean,
He agrees.
moisturizing is important. But listen,
it-
I get it.
Is it
that
that important?
Let's
maybe
say,
some people like ashy legs.
You want to see my legs?
John's opinion on cargo shorts.
This just in.
John's opinion. Who said that? Who was it?
Austin,
I'm keeping them safe. My sources are staying safe.
I would like to hear. I would like to hear where you would place this if it was just you.
You haven't suggested a single.
Sporks, unimportant.
Love
Okay.
Nope.
Middle names, kind of important.
Yep.
Like,
Agreed.
what?
Some
Cargo
people
shorts.
don't even
I
have.
don't wear them. I don't need those extra pockets. And then what was the other
Think
one?
of the band kids, Austin. Think of the band kids.
I don't care about the band kids.
I can
think
go
the
against
lotion
you
in
With
general.
legs, men leg lotion,
Man leg lotion
Men like lotion and
spelling.
spelling.
and spelling.
and spelling.
Those two are on the important
Now,
side.
But
spelling
that's why.
and lotioning is
Baby
important.
shine.
But then
But you're saying since we have more that are on the unimportant side.
I think it'd be middling. I think it's in the middle.
Middle name, middle.
It's
Middle
really-
I like what he said.
He figured it out. If you take the first letter of every hint
I'll
I
let him
gave you,
have I'll let him have it.
are you guys locking in dead
Wait.
middle?
All right, buddy, don't get greedy, okay?
Are you Sure.
I think it's unimportant.
Are you gonna let John have the final say?
We have so much money riding. I have so much money riding on this.
It's okay, John. This is your game.
Let it ride.
I'm gonna get so much of Austin's money.
Unimportant to important. And let me read them off again from the top. Spelling, middle names, spork, long division on paper. Forgot to read that one. Lotion on legs after shower, man legs. Cargo shirts. John's opinion on cargo shorts. Let's reveal it. Yeah, those are all kind of unimportant.
And that's why all of you... Spelling?
You're what's wrong with America. Just saying.
And
I'm just
guess
gonna
what?
say it.
All of you are gonna look like a walrus when you're older because you don't moisturize.
Sorry, we care about mental health.
Yeah.
Like physically. Mentally.
And cargo shorts. I don't give a shit
What about
the
the band kids? They'll
I
all
give a shit
have
about
left
the
is
dads
the
in this
Triforce
world.
t-shirt.
Thank you, chat. I appreciate your
It's like, what's
contributions.
wrong?
I agree with the placement,
Chat, these
except for
these
sports.
clues were terrible.
Sports are important.
Chat, do not let the the mean words the contestants get to you. Those were all wonderful hints. Thank you all for participating.
thanks.
It does mean a lot. To
you, chat.
give us the final score of the cooperative round, we are at 13. That is not a bad score at all. We just happen to be really good at this game, so it feels low in comparison to other nights. The official message from the Wavelength people. This may be in focus. It may not be. It's this one right here. Here it says so close. So close. That is worth a round of applause. Indeed. We were so close. Good job, everyone. Just a reminder as we are closing, if you have not followed our new TikTok, we are now posting there daily. For now, daily. Drop us a follow. We are Boardgamers on TikTok or Boardgamers Live on YouTube. Thank you for participating. It was a lot of fun. Loved your hints, loved your participation, and see you all next week. Bye!